I'm Johnny Price in Greenville, South Carolina, and this is another of our Talking Head film analyses, where we're not so much concerned with how good a movie might be as we are with the ideas that come out of the movie. If you are a fan of the rock music of the 80s, then you are going to love the soundtrack of Rock of Ages. A film directed by Adam Shankman and featuring the music of Def Leppard, Joan Jett, Foreigner, Bon Jovi, Night Ranger, REO Speedwagon, Pat Benatar, Twisted Sister, Poison, and White Snake. Starring Julianne Hough, Diego Boneta, and featuring Tom Cruise, Alec Baldwin, Russell Brand, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Paul Giamatti. The story itself is pretty thin. It's a rock and roll fantasy, if you will, where a young girl, naive, steps off the bus from Tulsa, Oklahoma into LA with big dreams of making it big. She falls in love, has her heart broken, and breaks the heart of the young man. But they get back together again, reconcile, and both make it big in rock music. Now, it's a rather sensual film, to say the least. I suspect that it just barely missed getting an R rating, given all of its classless sexuality. But it is fun and funny in places. Overall, it's not afraid to spoof the music scene of the 80s. And overall, it is light escapism, although it is certainly not a family film. But what's especially interesting, to me at least, is the fact that the film is based upon a Broadway play. Now, in the film, one of the subplots is a bunch of moralizing, religious, zealot, female Christian protesters who night after night stand outside a rock club shouting and showing their signs that reads things such as "Rock is evil," "Rockers burn in hell," and "Save a child from heavy metal." Of course, the leader of the protest, which happens to be the mayor's wife, is a hypocritical, seemingly sexually repressed power grabber. Her husband, who fully supports her, is a kinky adulterer. The interesting point is that this little side drama is not in the original play. It's as though the screenwriters and director decided to just throw in some crazy, self-righteous, uptight, hateful, anti-rock Christians. It's a slick, sleazy, cheap shot at Christians, which serves no other purpose than to take a cheap shot at Christians. Then they get one final shot. They get it in during the closing credits. The main female character, that naive girl from Tulsa, is named Sherry. Now, as best as I can remember, that is all that she is ever called. But during the credits, as they roll, we discover that her full name is Sherry Christian. They seem to be saying that Sherry needed to get away from who she understood herself to be there in Tulsa and find herself a new identity. Again, it's a cheap ignorant shot from very creative idiots. I'm Johnny Price, and this has been another of our Talking Head film analyses.